What's going on, everybody? Today's show is E3 Dead, and is Sony teasing a new Uncharted game. But before we do that, do me a favor, hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to the Fusion 64 channel so you don't miss any more content like this. Let's get started. So, hot off the presses, straight from IGN. IGN has tweeted out, IGN has learned from multiple sources that PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo won't be part of E3 2023. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of E3 as we know it. But it's basically been whittled down year after year after year. Sony hasn't been there since, I believe, 2019. And Xbox has mostly been doing a show across the street in their building. But they've kind of been partners with E3. If they finally decided to go their separate ways and not even be associated with E3, then E3 is dead. And Nintendo has basically done a digital event for damn near a decade, I feel like now. But they've always still had a booth there, and if there's no booth there, then whew, boy, that really sucks for fans of video games, because E3 has always been basically like the Super Bowl of video games, really. Really, this is quite shocking, really, for Nintendo. So this must mean that the reports maybe a few weeks ago from Video Games Chronicle that Nintendo really doesn't have any major releases after Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, that doesn't mean they're not going to have games. They'll probably have a lot of smaller games, but nothing really major that they would need an E3 press conference for. So that does look like that we might get that Switch 2 next year. They're probably holding a lot of big games back for something next year in order to launch with the Switch 2. That sucks. Xbox is going to have their own events, so they'll be fine. They've got a ton of stuff to show. And really, PlayStation is the wild card because they didn't have a showcase last year. They had a big third-party showcase, but nothing for first-party. The year before they did. And so they kind of just do one whenever they want to, really, which sucks. I'm much more of a fan of PlayStation 4's marketing. You know, they would put on the big shows at E3, and you could always look forward to what they were going to show. And now during this PS5 era, it's like coin flip. Are they going to do one, or are they not going to do one? So that's kind of what's going on with E3. It hasn't been officially confirmed, but I mean, there's been multiple outlets kind of reporting this. So it looks like who knows what's going to be at E3? Probably just a few small third-party publishers and some indie studios, indie developers. None of the big, really the big publishers are going to be there. So I mean, they might even have to cancel. But that's it for that story. And finally, PlayStation released a new trailer called Live from PlayStation, where it basically shows real-life versions of most of its biggest franchises. We've got Aloy from Horizon, we got God of War, Gran Turismo, looks like Demon Souls, Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, and one of the videos in there looks like it might be from possibly a future Uncharted game. Right here we have what looks like a female exploring some kind of tomb. Now she's got a backpack, blonde hair. I mean, it's not a tomb. It looks like maybe she's getting some kind of a treasure or something. So, I mean, everybody thinks that this could be Cassie Drake. If you remember at the end of Uncharted 4, Nate and Elena have a daughter named Cassie, and the internet's running wild today thinking that this is maybe a tease for Uncharted 5. And it was previously rumored that there is a new Uncharted game in the works, but it is not by Naughty Dog. So that's what we're thinking here. Let me know in the comments below if you think that this is a tease for the next Uncharted game, and if you are disappointed that E3 is basically done. Thanks again for watching. Do me a favor, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.